Hi everyone, I am Ricky from Once a Month Meals. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. Y'all, if you have not been with us, we are on day 11 of our 12 days of Make Ahead Meal Plans giveaway. How exciting is that? So up through today, we have given away 10 free meal plans. Now today's day 11, we have one more tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten in on this, you guys, yet, you're definitely going to want to do that. What I want you to do is go to onceamonthmeals.com/12 days, 2 days. So today I'm going to be revealing what today's free meal plan is, and then I'm going to do a little demonstration for you guys. So before I open the box to see what's in here and reveal today's meal plan, a couple things. First of all, I want you to introduce yourself in the comments, please. Make sure that you go and tell us your name, where you're joining us from, and definitely indicate if this is your first time because we want to give you a special welcome. Also, if you are watching this later on a replay, and you'll notice because it won't have the red live tab up in the corner, put hashtag replay in the comments. That just helps us to know who's watching later, and also make sure to go back and answer any questions that you guys have when you're watching it later. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what today's is. You guys, it's one of my very favorite things. It's a pie. Now this is our banana cream pie, and do you know what that's a part of? It's a part of our pies meal plan that we're giving away. It's 5 freezable holiday pies, and you guys are going to love this. It's all different kinds, so no matter what your taste is, you are going to find something that you love. Now today, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make one of the pies. I think it might be my favorite from that meal plan. And it's the frozen peppermint pie. So I'm going to start actually pulling my stuff over here so you can see. So I have one of the things that you get, so when you sign up for the meal plan at Once a Month Meals and you get this free meal plan, again, onceamonthmeals.com/12 days, you're going to get a shopping list that tells you everything you need for this meal plan. You are going to get prep instructions. You're going to get the recipe cards for each of the recipes. And you're also going to get labels to put on everything so that there's no mystery food in your freezer, right? Nobody wants that. So on my recipe card for this frozen peppermint pie, it has indicated, or on my prep instructions, it has indicated that I should go ahead and crush the peppermint candy. So I have already done that portion. Now, in addition, the first direction is in a bowl, whip the cream until stiff peaks form. And I've already done that too, because if you have not used fresh heavy whipping cream before and made your own whipped cream, it can take a little bit. This was, let's see, how much was this? 4 cups. So this took me about 7-8 minutes to whip up, and I didn't want you guys to have to just stand here and watch me do that. So I've already done that portion. So I'm just going to set it aside. And hey, here's a tip for you guys. Pro tip, if you have these metal bowls, mixing bowls, go ahead and throw one into your freezer before you're ready to whip up your whipped cream. It will help your whipped cream whip up much faster, and I think it even tastes a little bit better, a little more fresh. Okay, any questions for me? Let's see who's joining us today before we move on. Now, I already have, the next direction is to, let's see, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I think you're from Ohio. Yep, there you are from Ohio. Welcome. So glad to have you again today. Now, Tracy, have you been following along with all of these meal plans? I know you joined us last week when we did it, so I just was curious if you've gotten some. So right now, I'm trying to pull my cord here. I already mixed up my cream cheese until it's soft. Now my next direction is that I'm supposed to put in this sweetened condensed milk and mix that up. So I'm going to start going ahead and pouring that in. Now if you've used sweetened condensed milk before, you know it's pretty thick. And this is really going to be the sweetener for your pie because it's really sweet. Okay, and it also thickens it a little bit. So if you've ever made like a key lime pie or something like that, a lot of times it'll call for sweetened condensed milk. And it also helps to thicken your pie a little bit. Any questions as we're going through today? And I'd love to hear, what's your favorite pie? What's your favorite? And maybe you have a favorite holiday pie as well. I know we do pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. And then I always make some chocolate pies for my family, like a chocolate chess pie at Christmas. My kids always ask for that with fresh whipped cream on top. All right, now I'm just going to give this a quick mix. Again, it is just my my cream cheese, which was a little bit softened, and I smoothed that out, and now the condensed milk. So it might be a little loud here. I apologize for just a minute, just while I get it fully mixed together before I add in my other things. Oh, Tracy says your favorite is pumpkin too. That is definitely a popular one around the holidays. Now, Tracy, do you make your own pumpkin pie? I think that you were the one who gave us a tip on pumpkin pie the other week when we were talking about holiday stuff, and you were saying that you make yours ahead and let it sit for a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and dust off my ears there really quick. And now I'm gonna incorporate my candies, the hard candies, into this and give this a good mix. I had already measured it out, so it's already, I just have to toss it in there. Now this is probably gonna turn a little bit pink. Also, this is going to yield 2 pies, by the way. Oh, you can smell the peppermint. It smells so good. Now, you can use the little peppermint candies that they have at the store, or now, right now, the candy canes are just so inexpensive and available everywhere that you can definitely feel free to use those as well, if that's what you have on hand. It is turning a little bit pink. If I wanted to add more peppermint, or if I really wanted to pump up the pink color, I could add some food coloring if I wanted to, but I think this is just perfect for me. I don't need it to be too pink. Any other questions? Now, do you guys usually make your pies homemade, or are they, do you usually buy them? I know the stores these days have a lot of really good ones. There's so many places that have really good ones. The chocolate ones, it's a family recipe, so I go ahead and I make those homemade, but sometimes I purchase other pies. All right, now this is my, again, fresh whipped cream from Heavy Whipping Cream. So now I'm just gonna kind of put this in there and I'm gonna fold it in. So I'm gonna put just a couple of dollops first and give that a good fold, and then I'll put the rest of it in. I don't want to suck all the air out of this gorgeous whipped cream by over mixing. All right, this is looking really good, you guys. Now, something else about this recipe is it does call for a graham cracker crust, but you know what? I love chocolate and peppermint together, and actually after we freeze this recipe, you drizzle chocolate sauce on it at the end. So I thought it would be such a good idea to just use the chocolate crust that you can buy, the pre-made chocolate crust. So that's what I did. I purchased those. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my whipped cream. Now, I'm curious how many of you have been taking advantage of these meal plans, and if you have, which one has been your favorite so far? It doesn't mean that you've had to make it, but which one has been your favorite to download so far? I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this all in to try to speed us up a little bit. Usually I might break that up into a couple more, but I know you guys have places to be. So yeah, curious what your favorites are. Now, don't forget, if this is, if you've checked out these meal plans and maybe this isn't your thing, we've had a couple of comments on some of the previous videos that people have dietary issues. For example, like diabetes, or they're following maybe a keto diet, low carb, or something like that. And if that's the case, don't forget, you can always go to onceamonthmeals.com/try-it-now. And we have all of the different types of meal plans that we offer. You can get a make one, freeze one free meal plan there. and try it out. And we, like I said, we have all the different types. So there's the diabetes friendly, keto, paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, real food, AIP, low FODMAP, traditional, diet. Gosh, you guys, you name it, we really have it. All right, this is looking really good right now. And it's definitely getting thicker. Like I can tell it's getting a little harder to stir. And now all I'm going to do, I'm going to step off camera here to get my pie shells. All I'm going to do is just divide these up between these pie shells. Again, I just am using the pre-made chocolate pie crust. You could use regular graham cracker if you want to, or if you really prefer to make your own, you definitely can do that too. Oh, you guys, it looks delicious. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. Alrighty, and I'm just gonna smooth those out a little bit. And then you guys, when, so I will freeze these. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will put the lids on. And again, let me show you, you do get the label, so you can put the labels right on. I know you probably can't read that from where you're at, but it has thaw until soft, enough to cut and serve with chocolate syrup. And then it also tells me my serving day ingredients, which is 1/4 cup of chocolate syrup. So again, once this is frozen, that's what I'm going to do is when I'm ready to eat it, I'm just going to take it out enough to thaw, maybe put it in the fridge for like an hour or two, just enough to get a knife through it, because you really, to me, I really do like it when it's kind of has that frozen consistency. And then I'm just going to drizzle a little chocolate syrup on there. And because it's like a frozen pie, when I drizzle it with the chocolate syrup, that's going to kind of firm up. And so it's going to stay on there really nicely. It's going to be delicious. And one of the things I love about all of these meal plans, you guys, is that this is such a busy time of year. And we all are being invited to all these different gatherings and parties and holiday get-togethers. And typically they say, bring a dish, right? And I love to bring a dish. But the problem is during this time of year when we have so many other things going on, I don't have a ton of time to spend in the kitchen getting ready to make something special for all of those get-togethers. So if I didn't have kind of the freezer cooking thing going on, what I typically would end up doing is running by the grocery store or something and just grabbing some pre-made cookies or, you know, some chips and dip on my way. This saves me from that. I'm going to be able, in fact, I'm going to a party this weekend, and this is what I'm going to be taking as these pies, you guys. And you'll notice before, if you've been with us, like the one week we did the holidays giveaway, like the holiday meal plan, and that had like a cheese ball and stuff with it. And I still have that in my freezer to take to a couple other parties I have coming up. So I am set to go. And what did this take me? Less than 15 minutes, really. Maybe about a half an hour in total, including the time I whipped my frozen whipped cream, or I'm sorry, my heavy whipping cream. So not very long at all to have some delicious homemade things to take to my parties. Now, also, if you've missed any of the previous ones, if you go back and you look and you think, oh man, I'm so sad that I missed that one, no worries, we have you covered. Go to shop.onceamonthmeals.com and you can purchase the ones you missed, because remember, they expire at midnight. So this pie's meal plan will expire at midnight tonight, and I don't want you guys to miss it. And all you have to do is go sign up there. It'll be delivered to your inbox and just download it. It doesn't mean you have to cook it today. It just means that you need to download it today before midnight. So you guys, I'm so glad that you've been with us today. It doesn't look like we have any more questions, but if you do, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I will circle back around and answer them, I promise you. Don't forget to check back tomorrow at noon to see what our day 12, our final meal plan giveaway is. And you do not want to miss it, guys. We have definitely saved the best for last. It's the big shebang. Share with all of your friends, because they are all going to want to tune in tomorrow at noon and see what we're revealing tomorrow. So thanks so much for being with us. I hope that you guys have a great day and a happy holiday. We'll see you later.